In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a dynamic breaking news stinger in After Effects. So, let's dive in! Alright guys, we're here in After Effects, and as always I'm gonna first create final composition, rename it to whatever you want. This is gonna be final, full HD, 30 FPS, 6 seconds long. Hit OK, and for the first step I'm gonna create solid layer. Go right click to create new solid layer, and this is gonna be first solid. I'm gonna rename it just to 1, this is also full HD, and I'm gonna hit OK. And for the next step, go here inside the effects and presets, and I'm gonna add ramp effect, gradient ramp, drag and drop onto the solid layer. And basically let's play around here with the colors. For this tutorial purposes I will do bluish color. Of course you can import here your own colors. And you can also use eyedropper. For the second one I will do slightly brighter. Now here inside the timeline, hit P for position, and for the X value I will type -965, and our solid layer will be outside boundaries of the composition. Now we're gonna animate this solid layer, set up our playhead to around 0 seconds, create the first keyframe, go to around 10 frames ahead, like so. And as you can see, this is gonna be -965, just type +400. And as you can see, this is gonna be our first base animation. Now select both of the keyframes, hit F9 on your keyboard, go inside the graph editor. If you can't see curve like this one, go right click and check this option, edit speed graph. And now I'm gonna draw a curve like this one. And now when we hit 0, this is gonna be our first animation. For the next step, select this layer, go right click, go inside the layer styles option and check this option stroke. Go inside the stroke option, change color to whatever color you want. I will also do maybe this light blue color. You can basically play around here with everything. Hit OK. Now let's go again, right click, go here again on the layer styles and check this option, drop shadow. Open up drop shadow, and for the size I'm gonna type here 200. Okay, and this is gonna be our first step. When we turn on transparency, you can clearly see that we added here drop shadow. Now I'm gonna duplicate this first solid layer, hit Ctrl+D or go here edit and then duplicate. Move this one below and I'm gonna rename it from 1 to 2, okay. Hit U to show both of the keyframes, and you can also use J and K on your keyboard to jump on the keyframes. Jump on the second one and you can see this -565 number, and I'm gonna add +400. And as you can see, we have created this second one. Now grab this second keyframe and move it to around 20 frames or so. And now when we hit 0, this is gonna be our great looking animation. I'm gonna turn off this transparency for now. Now you can select the second layer, experiment with the colors. Let's do maybe brighter ones, like so. Basically it's up to you to play around here with your own colors. Now I'm gonna hit OK. And for the next step, let's repeat everything. Let's duplicate this second layer, hit Ctrl+D, this is gonna be third one, move it below, hit U to show all of the keyframe, use J and K to jump on the keyframes, this number, and I'm gonna add +400. And just reposition this keyframe to around 20 frames ahead, and this is gonna be 1 second. Now go inside the gradient ramp effect, make it brighter, like so. And as you can see guys, this is gonna be our base animation. Let's also create fourth solid layer, repeat everything, hit U to show all of the keyframes, use J and K, and I'm gonna add +400 for this number, and reposition the second keyframe to around 10 frames ahead. Change colors like before. And let's also create final one, fifth one, also this number +400, and I'm gonna change the colors to brighter blue colors. Alright guys, we have set up our scene, and this is gonna be our cool looking breaking news intro bumper. And now it's also time to create our texts. I'm gonna hit Ctrl+T or go hit on this little icon, and this is gonna be our first text. This is gonna be breaking, and for this first text I'm gonna use Montserrat, and this is gonna be thin. Okay, and for the font size I'm gonna go 100. Now hit P for position, and for the Y parameter I will type 515, and now we're gonna animate this first text. Set up the playhead to around 0 seconds and create the first keyframe for the position, and for the X parameter I will go to around 450, something like this, and now I'm gonna go to around 20 frames or so, and let's move this X parameter to around 180 or 90, somewhere around here. Okay, now select both of the keyframes, hit F9, go inside the graph editor, and I'm gonna draw the curve like before. And now when we hit 0, this is gonna be our animation. Now select this breaking text, move it below this second solid layer, And let's also move this text to around 20 frames ahead, like so. And now when we hit 0, this is gonna be our cool looking animation. Now let's also create second text, news. I'm gonna duplicate this breaking text, hit Ctrl+D, move it below, and I'm gonna rename it to news, like so. Now hit U to show both of the keyframes, use J and K to jump on the first and second keyframe. And for the first keyframe, let's change this parameter to around 660, like so. And let's also do it for the second one. And let's type here 660. Now double click on the news text, and here instead of Montserrat thin, I will do Montserrat semi-bold, and for the font size this is gonna be 170. And this looks cool to me. If you have other texts here, just experiment with your own text and adjust it here inside the final scene. Now just select this first text and move it to around 15 frames, like so, and the second text will be here at 20 frames, and when we hit 0, this is gonna be our great looking animation. Now select the first text, go here inside the effects and presets, and I'm gonna type drop shadow effect, drag and drop onto breaking text. For distance I will type 10, and for the softness I will do around 50. Now copy this drop shadow effect and paste it on our second text. And we have also created these cool looking shadows for both of our texts. Alright guys, now it's time to create first adjustment layer. Go right click to create new adjustment layer, move it above everything, and this is gonna be Vignette. Okay, go here inside the effects and presets and find CC Vignette effect, and also drag and drop onto the adjustment layer. And basically you can play around here with the amount, angle of view, and everything else. And as you can see guys, we have created this cool contrast around edges. Let's hit 0 once again, and this is gonna be our cool looking breaking news bumper. Now I'm gonna pre-compose everything, select everything here inside the final scene, right click, pre-compose, this is gonna be part 1, hit OK, go here back in the final composition. As you can see we have created this new one. Now I'm gonna go right click to create new solid layer, and this is gonna be balls, also full HD, hit OK. Go here inside the effects and presets, find CC ball action effect, drag and drop onto the solid layer, change here grid spacing to 10, and for the ball size I'm gonna go 6. Let's also add fill effect, type fill here inside the effects and presets, drag and drop, change color to white color, and basically let's also change blending mode from normal to overlay. If you can't find blending modes, just hit here, toggle switches and modes. Okay, and as you can see guys, we have created subtle dots here inside the final scene, and this looks good to me. Now I'm just gonna create matte for the balls. Let's duplicate this part of one, hit Ctrl+D, move this first one above. This is gonna be just matte, select the balls and change this track matte, select this first option matte, and now guys, when we hit 0, we have created this cool looking scene. Okay guys, for the final step, let's also select everything here, pre-compose, and this is gonna be slide 01. Hit OK, go back here inside final composition again. Let's duplicate this slide 01 comp, move this first one to around 2 seconds or so. Now let's select this first slide, go right click, go here time, and select this option, time reverse layer, OK. And basically this is gonna be our reverse animation, this is gonna be in animation. Let's go and find out animation here. Maybe somewhere around here. Let's hit Ctrl+Shift+D, like so, delete the rest. And here from around 2 seconds or so, our out animation will begin. Let's also crop this slide 01. First one, hit Ctrl+Shift+D, delete the rest. And now when we hit 0 guys, this is gonna be our in animation, and this is gonna be our out animation. And you can use this breaking news bumper into your own projects, into your own breaking news intros, promos, and everything else. Create your breaking news headlines and simply experiment with this animation. Alright guys, that was everything in today's tutorial. Thanks for watching, and if you have found something useful in this tutorial, hit the like button and also click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also take a look at my channel for more great tutorials. Also you can drop me a comment down below in the comment section and check out the links, and until next time, stay creative and bye bye.